Uh, let's learn industrial instrumentation.
Process control.
In the previous um, video, we
In a
discussed
plant,
about this process
like
control. That how
there is oil
this
refining process, or there are different kind of processes.
how the process in the
which
industry
is
works, how the measurement
done to
device
make the raw material into some useful
senses
product.
the actual
It's called a
process value
process.
like pressure, temperature,
In
flow,
process,
level,
we are putting the
and
raw
then
material,
sends it to the
like in
controller
case of oil
like
and gas
DCS
industry,
and
we are
PLC,
putting the crude oil,
and this
and
controller
our output
decides
product is
what action to be
gasoline, petrol,
taken
diesel,
on based
in
on
other words we can say
the particular input
naphtha,
value.
etc. Now,
Then,
how do we
since the
control
DCS is already
all this
programmed,
process
it sends the
automatically?
final control
Is basically we need
device
a
like
measurement
control
device
wall
which is
um,
which
to
sends
take the final
like
action, control
various
wall or
there are
motor to take
various
the final action,
process parameters
and
like
that action influences the
pressure,
process,
temperature,
and the process will react
flow,
based on it.
level, etc. And there is a controller, as I
So this is
already
how
discussed,
the
like a
process
DCS
works in
or
any
PLC,
industry,
which will
be it
decide
manufacturing
what
or
action I have to
oil
take
and gas.
based on the actual measuring values on the field. Then it will give some final action, which is a which we already put as per our logic, um, to control the final controlling devices like control valves. So, and when the DCS or PLC controls the final controlling valves, the process, if it was going below our actual requirement, then it will move up, or if it is going go it was going behind, it was going above our requirement, it will come back. So this is how we control the process in this industry.
Another common term in the industry is the transducer. Transducer is the device that converts one signal into another type of signal. Or you can say it's a device that converts one form of energy into another. Example of transducer is current to pneumatic converter, which takes the 4 to 20 milliamp signal and then converts into 3 to 15 psi pneumatic signal. This I to P converter is in the control wall, used in the control wall in the positioner. So we are sending 4 to 20 milliamps to the control wall, and this I to P converter converts this 4 to 20 milliamps into a respective 3 to 15 psi pneumatic signal, and this is how it gives this corresponding air or something to the control wall, so the control wall operates according to the like if it gives 8 milliamps, then uh, the our wall will be open up to 25%. If it will give 12 milliamps, our wall will open 50%. If it will give 16 milliamps, then our wall will open 75%. And another example is pneumatic to uh, current controller, which takes 3 to 15 psi input signal and then converts into 4 to 20 milliamps electric signal. Another term is the transmitter. As you know by the name itself, it transmits the signal. It's a device which translates the signal produced by the primary sensing element, like our sensor, and then converts into standard instrument signal. For example, 3 to 15 psi signal or pneumatic signal, or 4 to 20 milliamps electric signal, or field bus signal, and then transmits the signal to indicator, the local indicator, or the controller like DCS or PLC. for taking any action. If there is some, it's the transmitter is used just for indication, or if there is any, if it is a closed loop, then some corresponding action will be taken based on it. Another terms are lower and upper range values, zero or span. LRV is the lower range value. It's the calibrated value of 0% measurement. It is the value when you want to show that this is my zero. Like if it is a tank, and if you want to show this is my tank is empty, so you have to set the LRV, which will indicate that your tank is empty. And upper range value, URV is the calibrated value of 100% measurement. It is the value where you want to show that your tank is full or 100% full. For example, if a pressure transmitter is calibrated to measure 0 to 90 psi, then LRV for this measurement is 0 and URV is 90 psi. In another term, we can also say that in terms of zero and span also we can say that LRV is the zero value and span is the difference between URV upper range value to the LRV lower range value. So for example, if in this case the span will be 90 minus 0 is equal to 90. If our range was minus 200 to plus 200 degree centigrade, then the span will be 200 minus 200 is equal to 400 degree centigrade. Controller, another term oftenly used in the industry is the controller. Controller is the programmable device which controls the process based on the programmed logic. As you know that as the name suggests, programmable logical controller PLC and distributed control system both are automated device. It has a CPU where you can program it and receives the process value like input signal from the primary sensing element or transmitter, then compares that signal to the desired value of the process variable called the set point, and then calculates an appropriate output signal to be sent to final control element, for example electric motor or control valve. What is PV, process variable? Like if there is a temperature, so what is the current reading of the temperature in the process line, and there is a set point which operator has set it on the controller on the DCS, like my temperature should be 100 degrees centigrade, and as per the current process variable it has reached to 60 degrees centigrade. Okay, so they might have put some logic like if the temperature is below 100 degrees centigrade, what action has to be taken, whether we have to close the wall or we have to open the wall or we have to stop the motor. We will not give the permission to start the motor if this kind of logic has been said, so it will act accordingly. Final control element. Final control element is the device that receives the signal from the controller to directly influence the process. Examples are variable speed electric motor or control valve electric heater. As we already discussed that DCS first takes the input from the process and then it has a program logic, and based on the logic it will try to control the process, and to control the process it will normally control the control valve or variable speed electric motor or electric heater. so that it can change the flow, temperature, pressure, level, etc. Then there is a term like manipulated variable MV. MV is the output signal generated by the controller. In the easiest manner you can understand this, that it is basically the output signal generated by the controller like TCS or PLC. In another word, we can say it is the signal commanding the final control element like control wall or motor, anything, to influence the process.